Have you ever felt like you're here for big things? You can't really put your finger on it, but you have had pivotal moments in your life where these synchronistic moments happen and you know it's for something bigger. Say hi in the comments when you're jumping on. Let us know who you are, where you're from. In this live stream, we are going to share divine cosmic codes for you to awaken. These light codes for you to put the puzzle together while you're here, unlock your mission, your purpose, to tune into your power. It is so important that you watch this till the end. If you can't watch the whole live, come back to our YouTube channel and watch the replay. Subscribe to this, like this, and share this. It is time for us to illuminate others, sharing these light codes of information, new world information, to awaken others. When we assist others in their awakening, we awaken ourselves. This is the way this all one frequency works, because at the end of the road, we are the one. You are the one. And this is why our minds are so powerful. And that is why us connecting via these lives is transformational. Our mind power together, joining to anchor this greater light that the Christ has for us. So I'm going to share this in my communities, and I urge you to do this also. So I'm heading over to Facebook now, and I'm just going to, maybe I'm not. I'm just going to share this. So we need to illuminate the world, and it starts with you, right? All right, there we go. So finding your spiritual tribe, we have been seeking for all of our lives to feel that connection with others, to find people that get us. And because you are on this journey, you are a seeker, you go within, you look at things, you see things at a deeper level. It makes it very difficult for others to connect to you because you have this mission written within you. You can't quite see it 100% clearly yet, but that is the path of ascension, and that is what you discover through the healing. And as we connect, as we find one another, we are really going to awaken to this knowledge within ourselves. The one, the source, the Christ creator is urging us to unify. And how do we do that? We do this through consciousness, through connecting. Hey, Rainbow Warrior, how are you, beautiful? So in the comments, whether you're watching the live or you're watching the replay, connect, say hello, let us know who you are, where you're from. Like this post, share this post, get in on the conversation, because this is from the divine for you to really connect to that deepest level of you. I'm getting dig down. So this is about us showing up. We show up and we stand in our truth. And we act as this beacon of light. The source is truth. It's the illumination. It's the all that is. It's this creative force. And you are the connection in that. You are the bridge, Spirit's saying. Hey, man. How's it going, beautiful soul? So we are here to connect, to find one another. You have had this feeling like you're here for big things. You've been a seeker, right? You've always sought knowledge. You've gone within, and you've used that God-given gift of mind, right? Inquiry. that seeking energy. Let me know in the comments. Personally, I've always loved those. I've loved creation. And when I say creation, I've loved the creative force that others have had or that have given me. How do we say this? So the divine is always communicating with you through creation. So what is creation? Creation is the creative expression. And it's this gift of, I'm getting heart and passion. So the way that the divine shares in these live streams, it can be tidbits of information. And throughout these tidbits of information, this is why it's so important to watch it from the beginning of this live stream till the end, because everything comes together. Okay. The way that this comes through is for you, giving you these codes, right? Because we are here on this mission to put the pieces, the personal puzzle together, to bring all those illuminations and put them together in a way that's unique to us. So in these live streams, the divine will, okay, so we are talking about finding our soul tribe. And for all of our lives, we've been really, really lonely because of the way that our minds work. Okay. So I know personally for myself, on this journey of awakening and ascension, I have put these puzzles together, these illuminations that spirit has sent me, the divine has sent me, that I've remembered, right? I've remembered these things. This is a remembering. We are all remembering. And these thoughts come to us because we are remembering. And you are light years ahead of many. You are remembering this divine technology within. And it comes through as these thoughts, these ideas, these inspirations, where you just know things, where you can just see through the BS. Let me know in the comments at any time if any of this resonates, because it's really important to connect with one another and see that we are not alone, that others are in fact going through this. This is for the ones that choose, the chosen ones. Everyone is a child of God, but very few will choose to align to this mission and do the work required. And the work, hey Sarah, the work required is simply showing up for yourself. So the Christ, the One, is opening this space, this portal for you to share these divine codes of wisdom, for you to show up, invest in yourself, receive these the way that they are meant to be received for you, because everyone is going to receive these light codes, these divine codes in their own unique way, because we are all on this very unique, hey Ken from Montana, how are you? So it's all about us just showing up and being open, opening our hearts and our minds to really, I'm getting soak in, like to receive in, but I'm seeing like this divine light coming in and just soaking you like this. It's really weird. It's like this golden light just in on your system. I can't explain what I'm seeing, but it's like I'm seeing a silhouette of a body, and you showing up with an open heart and an open to these live streams, watching them from the beginning to the end, and you filling up with this divine light. So it's this remembering, this remembrance. And although you can't remember right now, this path has been walked and it is possible. Everything is possible for you if you choose it. And that is the power of the chosen one. This is a two-way street where you answer the call. Yes, you are the one. At the end of the road, you are the one. Everyone is this spark of life. Everyone is pure life, pure consciousness, right? But it's up to you choosing to know, like to uncover that within, to see it with your own eyes and not just believe it because someone else has said it or you've read it in a book. Okay, this is the actual doing part, and you have to choose this. You have to show up for yourself, and we are showing up for one another. So there's a few avenues in which I've created for us to really connect at a deeper level, because the source, the Christ, is saying it's time to unify. You know, when one person lights up, they're showing up, and it's like this contagion of light upon this planet. So I've walked this path of ascension. I've embodied Christ. I've become this divine oracle, this messenger for the Christ, to share this wisdom, this truth, this illumination. And you can illuminate simply by showing up, by joining us. And when you share this, you're passing that gift on to others. And everyone is going to receive in the way that they are meant to receive, because everyone is meant to receive different codes of wisdom. And everyone is going to come to these understandings, these knowings, in their individual way. I'm just seeing the individual angles. Like, we are all these individual angles, yet we are the one, right? So it's our individual perspective, our individual path, the way that we it's very difficult teaching multi-dimensional stuff. Let me have some water. Now, if I can just get you to take a moment and share this, okay? There's a very simple thing that you can do to, number one, connect in deeper with this and to receive more healing. These are healing streams. So what you give, you get. And this is us showing up for the collective, sowing these seeds of illumination so we can help others remember, so we can illuminate others and show others that this is possible. You have some really things, important things to share, powerful things to share. And for all of your life, that's kind of repelled people from you, because your way of thinking is just ahead of times. I'm getting evolutionary consciousness. So you are this beautiful God seed that's been planted on this planet. And you have this mind that you use, and from a very early childhood, you may have been quite imaginative. You went within, very introspective, and energetically sensitive. And for no reasons, you may have experienced moments in your life where this sensitivity really impacted your life and prevented you from stepping out and doing certain things. I know as a child, I was quite shy, comfortable around those that I knew very well, but certain times where I had to go out of my comfort zone and I didn't like it and I shut down, and it caused a lot of emotional torment, because within me, I couldn't explain it, but these emotions, these feelings arose and I couldn't control them. And this spilled on into my teenage years. Let me know, guys, if you resonate with this, because it's like, this is part of us knowing ourselves. I felt very, even just alone within myself, because I didn't understand why I felt these ways, why I would come across certain people and I would feel darkness. I would, it's very difficult because we are these empaths. We meet people and we can sense energies within people's and within the field around us, and it's not comfortable. It doesn't feel nice. And oh, thank you, Ken. I'm glad it, yeah. So it's like we have gone through our lives not understanding ourselves and why we have why we have to suffer. Like, why have we always suffered? Why? So it's like, by us joining one another in this sacred community, in this healing container, it's all about us remembering and understanding those hidden depths of ourselves, who we are, why we're here, and why these things have had to happen to us. We've always been seekers in I'm getting in nature, seekers in nature. It's just this thing within us. We want to decode, like, this reality. We want to decode, like, we want to understand, right? We just have this passion, this yearning to understand all life's mysteries. And that goes back to us being an introvert. Hello, I love that. Hi, soul family. Let's say it. Let's say it. Hi, soul family. Hello. Let's connect. Because this is what this is all about. It's about us finding one another, connecting with one another, and unifying. And it's like, when we do what the one, the source, the Christ is urging us to do, it's going to be this spilling of light, right? So it is this holy grail of information, this holy grail, this cosmic cup, this eternal springs, these eternal waters, to nourish us. And as this contagion, this golden contagion takes over, it's I'm just getting spilling over. So I'm just seeing this cup spilling over. So the like, you are the grail, right? You are the holy grail. You are the one. Now, what the holy grail is it's this process of ascension, and it's quite later on in the ascension where you have aligned all your energetic centers, you've unlocked your blueprint, you've merged your divine masculine and feminine to go through this portal that's been created by the mother and the father to return to that cosmic child in which you are. It's this cosmic remembrance, it's this rebirth, it's this entry into this heaven, the gates of heaven, this portal. So the way that I see this, the grail, the way that spirit shows me when spirit wants me to explain, talk about the grail, is the Ace of Cups, this golden cup. But what this actually is, it's this Merkaba, I don't even know, Merkaba field. I don't know how to say Merkaba. But anyway, this Merkaba field, right, where everything is balanced and aligned, and you have grown multidimensionally, and it's this alignment. So just imagine right now in this old world system where everything is out of whack, everything is out of balance, everything within your body, your mind, your spirit, it's not been cleansed, it's not been purified. Again, they're showing me this golden cup again. So what I'm here to do is share with you the healing and the ascension tools so you can do that. Right now, we have the healing tools available over on our Circle platform. In the description of this post, you can find the links to the free course, and I highly recommend everyone do that, because to unlock your holy grail, to unlock your mission, your purpose, your power, to balance, to align, to be in resonance with the new earth, with heaven, right? To be in alignment, the lower and the higher self, requires you first learning how to go within, and connect to your body. Now, I've created a free community over on Circle. The link is in the bio, it is in the description. After this, click that. Connect in with all of our communities and begin healing. because you are the healer. You are the one. No one is going to do this for you. You must do it. I had someone yesterday saying, oh, should I go to an energy healer? Hell no, because that's you going externally. It's not you going within. It's you going to out there into the simulation to get someone else to help you. No, this to return home to the one, to Christ, to align your mind, body, spirit, to unlock the wisdom of your soul means you going within. Number one, first step is you connecting to your body, you seeing how powerful you are. This is the first step of unlocking your divine vessel, this grail. Okay. So in the circle community, we have everything, all the steps that you need to take to unlock your blueprint, this grail, to be in resonance with the one. But it takes baby steps. This has not happened overnight, and this path, this divine plan is still unfolding, and it's getting really exciting because the more that join us here. Hey Sue, hey Esmeralda, I already said that, didn't I? Anyway, so it's just, we must connect, and that's what the one's saying. The more people that connect, because you are a neuron. So this is the way that spirit, we are just a pattern of creation. You are a pattern of creation. And everything within this physical body is a mirror to the spiritual world, right? So looking at this body, the neurons, the neural pathways, that is the cosmic mind. You are a node. You are a neuron. I'm a neuron. You're a neuron. We are all neurons. And by connecting, so by you liking this, by you connecting in with all the socials, all the communities that you feel guided to within the God Source Collective, you are going to be really, you're creating these golden illuminated cords to this. Now, black magic, the darkness, has used this in order to siphon your divine light, right? So think of all the things that you are connected to, all the collectives that you are connected to, all the groups, all the friends, everything that you are connected to. When you like a post, when you add a friend, when you do this, you are creating these cords. Cords, connecting to those collectives. Have you ever heard that saying, you are who you hang around? Now, you are a beautiful soul and you want to help people. So you are hanging around, let's just say hanging around. You are connecting to all these people who need help. But these people who you are connecting to that need help, are they helping themselves? I want to see in the answers, in the comments. Let me know. You are this heart-led healer. You have this heart of gold. You want to see others shine. You want the best for others. So what you do is you connect to them. You offer them your love and your support. You give them this I just lost this. Hang on. You give them this undivided, this unconditional love, this attention. And they're not helping themselves. What they're doing is they are drinking in your light, right? Because you're always there to feed off, basically. And so this is how other people work. These people who but these are here as teachers, okay? So these people aren't necessarily doing this with ill will intentions. They don't even know they're doing this. But what we need to do is stand in our light and say, okay, I'm going to focus this energy inwards. I'm going to give myself all that love and attention that I give everyone else, and I'm going to build myself up. Because when I do this, those outside myself in that external program, that simulation in my life, they will naturally. So this is about, spirit wants you to see your worth. those tender hearts, those heart-led leaders, you who give others, you're just magic, right? You are just this beautiful person. And you do anything for everyone, but you have been learning to put up boundaries and you have let toxic people go. But now it's time to just go that little bit deeper and begin to be this observer that you are, this creator. Look, go within, right? Use this awareness, use this self-awareness to analyze your life right now, the people in it, who you're connected to, the groups you're in, who you're giving to, who you're supporting, all that sort of stuff. Like, use that introspection, you know, that, hey, you've always been an introvert, you've gone within to decode, to understand, so this is where we are going to power up, okay? So this external old world system, this antichrist system, antichrist, there is the Christ, there is the antichrist. Christ is life, organic life, the spiral of nature, creation. And antichrist is the opposite to that. It's inorganic. It's noise. It is old, outdated programs that were keeping you in separation. And so what I want you to see, and what Spirit is saying, it's all about this fractal. So we're going back to the source, the core of creation, where life begun, your origin, the source, the one, where everything is now, where everything is one. Okay, that's where this information comes from. The Christ. So that's what the Christ is. 0 point. Now, what has happened is through the creation process, it's like this replication, just like copy, creating more and more and more separation, this fragmented state, right? So sources saying the fractal, right? So this is returning to the one, returning to the core, returning to the Christ. This is you choosing to show up, to learn how to heal, to release. I'm just getting the fragments, but what I'm seeing, the fragments is like this junk information, like these, I'm seeing these very strange, so I'm seeing the source right now is this blue orb with a point. It's just this pure light, pure consciousness, pure mind, this divine realm of perfection where everything is balanced. And then I'm just seeing just these black squares everywhere, like not like static, because they're all sort of black and gray, and I'm just seeing box-like, everything is compartmentalized in the Antichrist. And what we will see in our reality is a lot of this the dark arts using these silly things to fragment the mind further, to get these divine, beautiful specimens even more fragmented, even more forgetful, inserting inorganic things. Like there's so much more happening now in relation to AI and stuff like that, and implants, and so it's like, but what we must not do is not focus on that. Okay, that stuff is out there to create more chaos in our minds, more worry, more doubt, more fear. Okay, everything, conspiracy theories and the clones and all that sort of stuff, it's all there to fragment your consciousness, to keep you from your divine truth, and to stop you from remembering. Because if you're focusing out there, You're putting all your attention, your energy, you're connecting, you're liking this, you're sharing this post about clones, about AI, about, what's happening is you are aligning to that. You are connecting to that. You are creating energetic cords to that, and you are connecting to the collectives that connect to that. And there's some real crackpots out there, isn't there? There's a lot of nonsense. We see it. It's like, that doesn't make sense. That is so crazy, right? You're connecting to that consciousness, and you're keeping that going in this reality. And that's what the dark forces, the dark arts, the Antichrist relies upon. And that's that system. And that's always going to be that system. That's always going to exist, that system, until we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do to override that. But where does it start? It starts with you going within, you releasing the connections to those things and going within. Now, everything starts with the physical. Everything starts with you going within, connecting to your physical body. But also a very important factor to that is you unplugging from those things that no longer serve you. You disconnecting from those collectives that are draining you, those people that are draining you. Like, you are powerful. And if you are finding this and you are resonating with this and you are sticking around, this is big. Okay. So this is why it's just very important when Source says connect, like this, save this, share this, subscribe to this, to the God Source Collective. Go to the Circle community. Do the online course from beginning to end. Okay? Learn about how to connect with your body to get the answers. I shared my path, where I started, how I started, and I've been exactly where you are. So it's like we need to really get on board. And when I say get on board, I mean your vessel. It's like, get on board your vessel. This is like, get on board your vessel. Like this it's time for us to go within and connect to our body and begin to learn how our body communicates to us, and be anchored in on that now moment. Because again, what did we say? The one, the source, the Christ, the spiritual sun is, it's this 0 point. It's this now moment. It's the one. So it's very important to use our vessel the way that it's designed. Now, in the Inner Circle membership, you'll learn how to do that in the online course, Way to Source. Okay. And this is about balancing and aligning 1, 2, 3. Again, this is the Trinity, and it's that number of consciousness connection where we use all, it's like this balancing act, right? Where we are this tightrope walker, right? And we must be anchored in on that now moment, using what spirit, what source, the one, your higher self, your absolute self, your God self is giving you in that now moment. So if you're not anchored in on the now moment, if you're not using the input that spirit is giving you in this now moment, if you're worried about the past, having regrets, or worrying about the future, and it's like, I want to be like that person, I wish I could be like that. Well, that person has gone through hell to get where they have gotten, right? They have gone through these trials, these tribulations. They've gone through the darkness. They have purged their shadows. They've come up against their shadows to learn from those shadows in order to rise. Okay, that this is how we light up. We are showing up for ourselves right now. You're showing up. You're anchored in on this now moment with us all. Whether you're watching the live or the replay, this is non-linear. This is the one. This is consciousness. This is creation. I'm just seeing creators. I have some more. All right. Let's look at these comments for a moment. The human vessel, the body, is heaven and hell. Okay, we have the heels, which is hell. We have the head, which is heaven. And we have everything in between. And it's this, the spine is that spiral staircase. The spine is what carries all those nerves to all the organs and glands within the body. It connects the brain. So the brain, our nervous system, it's like this, I'm just getting, Spirit's just saying like this virtual, it's the way that we experience this reality through our senses. Now, the spine, the 33, that number, very symbolic. The areas in the brain, all very important. Our whole vessel, our vessel as a whole is important. And what we have right now in this spiritual community is a lot of people focusing on the third eye. And it's like you're always going to be out of balance. This is the organic tree of life where we must work in this organic flow. And there's no skipping ahead. For those who have been skipping ahead, you will always be out of alignment with the one, with the source, with your truth. This isn't about sticking our head into the clouds. This is about being grounded in nature and walking in this very systematic way and unlocking these truths. So it's starting from the ground up. You are this God seed planted in on this planet in the dark. And just like a seed grows, this is your spiritual journey. This is exactly how your spiritual journey works. Again, what did I say? Everything in this physical world shows signs and mirrors the spiritual world. So this ascension path isn't someone holier than thou who has just been like to be the embodiment of Christ, to be a speaker for the word of God, for the source, to be the spiritual son, means actually going through this process of growth and growing multidimensionally. From the heel to the head, from hell to heaven, we must go through all the levels, all the layers to unlock these hidden truths, these hidden dimensions within us. This is unlocking cosmic wisdom, okay? And it's about questioning, going within that inner inquiry and healing, using the input that the one, when I say the one, I mean your spiritual self, is giving you. This isn't some external God. It's like the one is whoop up there, right? It's like whoop, and that's this Godhead. Okay. John, you have found us, my love. You have found us. You are here. And this is the beauty. This is the beauty. A lot of people go outside themselves in the physical world looking for communities like in the area that they live. The chosen ones, the God seeds that have incarnated on this planet, are placed all around the world, everywhere. These golden nodes are supporting this planet. So this is why we want to share this knowledge far and wide. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. This is our community. This is our collective. By you just showing up and investing in yourself to these free live streams, going over to Circle, investing in yourself, right? Doing that free online course, Sway to Health, right? Just like this, a plant growing, it faces the sun. Okay, so this is what we are. We are organic in nature. We are getting back to our roots. We are growing our roots, and that is what we are doing right now with one another. And on this journey, we chase abundance, but that's not what we have. Trials and tribulations that we must go through. Some people may be blessed with financial abundance. That's their path, their way, their route. In my experience, the divine has tested me at every single moment, and I have not been able to pay bills because I have chose this mission. I have chose to fully invest in this mission. I quit my job back in 2019 to do this. And Spirit has given me just enough to get by. And when I think everything's going to fall apart and it's like, oh my God, just pushing through and having that trust in the divine because of everything that has been, it's been a miracle, guys. And the abundance that I have, no one can buy. The abundance that you have, that you will have by growing and following, unlocking your path, your mission, your purpose, your power. It's like no one can buy this abundance. Okay. So, yeah, it's one of those things. I'm just looking at the comments. Hey, Sal. Hey, Melanie. Oh, I'm glad this helps, Melanie. Yeah, because there's a lot of fear out there, and that's how our divine light is harvested. It's siphoned because we're fearing and we're keeping ourselves in this low frequency because of this fear. It's this worry, this doubt. Oh my God, where is this world headed? Right? These situations, these events, these things outside ourselves are there to test us. Okay, to create resilience within. So when we're going within, we're focused in on our center. We're focused in on our center, our core, because that's our connection to the one. It's the portal, right? So what happens when we go within, and please do share this because this is golden information that's coming through right now. When we go within, it's this portal, it's this wormhole. Okay. So when I'm saying wormhole, now I'm saying the torus field, the grail. Okay. So going within, when we go within, it's like this conscious, the way that I'm saying it's like our mind goes within, right? Like this, our focus, our attention, our energy goes within. And we begin walking. So what I'm saying is walking and this tunnel, this wormhole, right? So we're walking through this wormhole. And I'm just getting collapsing time for some reason. But it's like this is the power of going within and walking our personal path home to the one. So it's like this connection point. So we have, what I'm seeing now is the 12 tree grid. So the tree of life. Okay. This is the Christ key. So it's the bottom, the red dot, and then the top, right? Now, in the inner circle membership, you get to see this, right? You get to learn this. You get to immerse yourself in this. So if you want deep spiritual teachings, meaning of life, creation, mechanics, head to the circle community, join the inner circle and become a member, watch the past streams, and you will see this, you will hear this knowledge, right? This is creation and how the one works. So community is so important. So over on Circle, we have the God Source Collective, which is the free community. And this is your community. Okay. And this is a portal that I've created, that the one has created for us to join forces so we can share, stand in our truth, and connect with like-minded individuals, inspire others, support others, get support ourselves. It's not a support group because you are the one, okay? You don't need anyone to support you, but you need to know you're not alone. And that's the support, I feel. That's what Spirit's saying. So it's not a support group where you go there and you go, oh, can you help me? Can you do this? Can you do that? Oh, I need this and I need that. That's not the group. The support group is for the ones who choose and the ones who are ready to go within. So going to do that Sway Test online course, be inspired by the knowledge in that, using that knowledge in your life in various different ways, connecting with your body on the deeper level, and then heading into that God Source Collective and posting, because we are spiritual scientists, right? So the beauty in our connection and unifying in that God Source Collective is us sharing experiences. We are spiritual scientists, and this is what Source has said for so long. We are spiritual scientists. We don't compare ourselves to anyone else, but we compare our results. Not compare our results, but, you know, it's like we all have these minds and we all have these individual ways in which Spirit is going to teach us, because you are freaking amazing and you are the one, and you have some amazing stuff to share. You don't think it. But just you sharing your results, by you sharing or even questioning, right? It's like, I have such big hopes for this free God Source Collective over on Circle. And so my name's Nadine. My name's Nadine. So over on the Circle, I'll share my website, and you can access the free online course. You can join our community. The connections to Circle are there. Join. All you have to do is click that link, join the free course, create a login, create an email and a password, and you're in. Okay, you're into the online course, you unlock the lessons, and you are a member of our God Source Collective. Okay, and if you choose to go deeper, the inner circle's there, or the group mentoring is there. Okay, but number one is us connecting and sharing our experiences. So I'll say to Spirit, oh, why aren't I putting more into that collective right now? And Spirit's like, this is the collective for the ones, and this is a space, a portal for them to connect. So if you're resonating with any of these live streams that I do, any of the posts that I do, if you are in resonance with that, there is a very powerful reason why you are in resonance with that, because you're being called. Don't ignore the call, because you will suffer more, right? We're always going to suffer. But when we go against our truth, when we go against those pings, those nudges from Spirit, we tend to suffer a little more. So part of being a member in our free God Source Collective, it's a portal. And in this portal, it's a healing container. And as we align and we do what the Source is asking us to do, and that's just be and share and grow and really operate as these spiritual scientists, where we are comparing our results and we are sharing. And in this what we're doing there, by doing this, we are seeing that everyone is Hang on. Why is it so hard to get out? So we are on this journey, and every month we are we're going through this cycle every single month. Okay. In the inner circle, we talk about that. It's in the online course. It's the seasons of being that we go through, the 4 phases every single month where we are tested. Okay. It's this ebb and flow because we are a sine wave. You are a frequency. And it's about us going within, tuning in, and seeing the patterns that we go through, the processes that we go through every month. And in this inner knowing, that's how we become so much more powerful, because we are showing up, we're going within, and we're learning about this side of ourselves, this spiritual world, and who we are as a frequency wave. I'm just seeing pattern. And this is about releasing old patterns. And in this 28-day cycle, I'm showing the infinite now. We are constantly shedding. In the inner circle, you guys are connected in with the healing program. We have the blueprint that we're taking master initiates. They're unlocking their blueprint. Not available yet, but in the inner circle, in the group mentoring, we are exploring this, okay? And every 28 days, we are going through these patterns of mastery. Again, Spirit wants to say in the inner circle, those plugged into that healing frequency are healing much deeper. So they're going to see this, I'm getting apparently, like they're going to see. Why am I saying apparent? What does the word apparent mean? Apparent. I'm getting parent, like the mother and the father. That's weird. Anyway, that might make sense later. Let's just wait and see. Let me have some, hang on. I'm saying apart. I'm just saying a part of create. All right, so maybe it's like Spirit's going in the way of like a part of creation, because what I'm seeing is the cycle of being, and I'm seeing on the 28-day cycle how it moves, right? And then what I'm seeing is every 28 days, it's a battle between the higher and the lower self. It feels like a spiritual battle. It feels like spiritual warfare. It's quite intense. It's quite yeah, thanks, Sue. Yeah, more obvious for those in the inner circle, because what's happening here is there's different levels in which I can serve. In the inner circle, I've created a healing container. So those beings that choose to invest in themselves and begin this process of healing, they're accessing this frequency in which to shed so much stuff, right? And in this releasing, they're able to anchor more light. So they're able to see deeper through this illusion, right? And and the master initiates, they're able to see even deeper because they're unlocking their blueprint. They're unlocking interdimensional gateways, growing multidimensionally, all that sort of stuff. So it's like this, there's levels in which the source has set for beings. And the way that Spirit, the way that source, the way that the one tests you is seeing if you will invest in yourself, seeing if you will show up for yourself. So when we're talking about these free lives, right, nothing's free, right? And like last week, it was like nothing's free. You have to invest, right? So you have to show up for these free streams and invest your attention to receive, to actually heal. So this is why we show up to these live streams. We show source, we show the one that we are willing to invest in ourselves by watching these live streams from beginning to the end. If you can't even do that, why is the one going to give you anything? There's so many people who just want stuff for free, but they will not show up. They will not do the inner work. They will not take the action. This is where it's so important that you need to know, if you wish to unlock your spiritual gifts, if you wish to have spiritual vision, to know the truth of who you are, unlock your mission, your purpose, your power, you must show up for yourself. That's why right now, get that sway test course and you do it back to front. You go into the God Source Collective, say hello, connect, like do all those things. Because when you connect to anything God Source, to my God Source Facebook page, my God Source YouTube, all those things, TikTok, when you come over to Circle, you are creating these golden threads, these connections. The more connections, the more in which you can receive. But the number one thing you need to do is not just go and like everything and connect to everything and then forget about it. It's like, no, you show up for yourself. And the divine will begin to give you these golden, I'm just getting these golden nuggets, right? These synchronicities. Synchronicities, specifically synchronicities. So you are the source. You are the one. God. So when you go within, when you show up for yourself, you're shining brighter because you're filling yourself up. There is a lot of rubbish out there, and I know it's hard for beings to trust, to have faith these days, because there is so much out there. But this is the one, the only portal that you need, the way to Christ, okay, the God source. So I'm here to share the knowledge and the wisdom so you can go within, and walk your way, because your way is the only way. This is the knowledge from the Christ, okay, to empower you, to light you up, to teach you the way in which to operate so you can reclaim your divine right. So so this is all about us taking back our light. Victory, it's amazing to ask questions. It's good to ask questions. That's what we do. I'm not going to answer every question. I can't answer every question, but it's such a valid question. Like, investing, it doesn't always mean money. Your attention, your focus, your energy is the most valuable currency there is. It's a current, okay? Current, like an energy current, right? So by you showing up and investing in yourself, by joining our collective, the God Source Collective, the collective that only wants you to shine, okay, wants you to go within and understand what the one is teaching you. So it's funny because it's like I'm in the external realm, right? And I'm talking to you in this external realm, but this is actually coming through from the one, which is you, your highest point of origin, the core of creation. So it's like, this is the whole multidimensional thing. And it's the thing that I've really had to, it's like I'm still trying to learn how to be this multidimensional teacher, this divine oracle, this messenger of God, because it's like it just comes from your core. I'm just in the frequency where I get to share the message, like the divine messenger. I'm just this divine messenger, and this is coming from you. So you choose whether or not you show up and invest in this. This is only for your evolution. This knowledge is coming through for your evolution. And I know throughout your whole life, you have really been stabbed in the back multiple times, right, by people and by certain things outside yourself promising certain things. There's a lot of deception, a lot of fakeness, and that has really got you not trusting. But the reason these things have had to happen is so I'm getting fall upon this, and then you learn how to go within, release all that darkness, that deception, the distortions, all those things that have happened, those traumas, those emotions, those imprints, how to release all those past programs, they're past programs, to be anchored in the now, to be in the now, to release those, to walk this path of illumination. Hang on, there was so much information coming through then, it was really hard. And I'm not here to answer all, and that's the thing, I'm not here to answer all your questions, okay? You're here, I'm here to relay a message. We get what we get when we get it for a reason. And you have these questions, and you've always had these questions, and watching this now, you've got more questions. These are they're golden, okay? It's this quest energy where you have to learn how to go within and heal. Number one. And it's the questions, it's the seeking energy that makes this all possible. So if we didn't have questions. Okay, so back in the day when I started doing Reiki, I had so many questions, and I couldn't just settle with becoming a Reiki master because I had too many questions. It just unlocked all these other questions for me. And it's like, well, no, I can't in my right mind be a Reiki master, teacher, practitioner, because there's so many unanswered questions. Why does this work? How does this work? I want to know everything. I want to know, right? And it's so funny, questions I had back then, back in 2014, like I'm getting my answers now, or I've got my answers along the way on this path of ascension. And it's this seeking energy, this questioning energy where you are here, you're showing up, and you're realizing now just how powerful your mind is. I mean, you've always known. You've always known there's big things on the rise, or you're here for big things, but you just can't quite connect the dots. It's like, well, how? Well, this is how you do it, okay? You show up, invest in yourself, join us, join this collective, okay? Again, invest in yourself, show up for the live streams, watch from the beginning to the end, go and do the sway test course, connect in with your body, come back to YouTube, look at the videos I've already created and say, okay, which one do I need right now to serve my highest good, okay? And let your body direct you. This is how we're going to heal. Make sure you're plugged into that circle community where we can share, grow, and evolve together and see what happens. This is this exploration where we're creating this community. We're finding one another. That we're creating a focal point, a focus point. So the focus point is over on Circle in the God Source Collective. That's our focus point. This YouTube channel is the focus point. Okay, so this is about our energy, our attention, our focus. Because I'm here to reflect this back at you, right? So that's nice. I like that. So it's like when you're showing up for these free live streams, It's like I'm you, okay, because I'm the one. I've embodied this frequency. I'm a messenger for the one. I'm a mirror to you, to your soul, what's within you. But you need to come to this by yourself, for yourself. So you do this by actually immersing yourself in this and taking the steps required. And you will be guided the steps. Your inner guide will guide you. And yeah, so it's really amazing, really cool. It's and just by us showing up together collectively, by us sharing this knowledge with others, even if there's going to be a lot of people who this information just is not for, but if you sharing this, pressing that share button, sharing in your spiritual communities, sharing it on your page, spiritual groups, one person, okay, it's this isn't about the masses right now. This is about us doing what we're guided to do, and us really doing it out of the pure intention of love and wanting to be of service. That's why I'm showing up here. I want to help you because, and this is it, like we're helping each other. It's just this giving and receiving. So this knowledge comes from the divine to serve us. This isn't us going outside ourselves. This is you showing up and investing in yourself and this knowledge, this wisdom. I'm just seeing this mirror just shining back at you, like reflecting. So this beauty, like Spirit saying the beauty of the divine reflecting, like you looking in the mirror and seeing how beautiful you are. Like I'm seeing, and I'm getting this angelic being. So I'm holding up this mirror to you. Yeah, it's time to remember. It's time for you to remember. And it's not going to happen overnight. It just isn't. Hey, Shane. Hi, Tari. Now, this is about creation, the Holy Mother, the Holy Father, the One. And let's just say the Trinity. All right. Oh, I'm getting shivers. So this is the time where the Holy Mother is recognized and brought back. And for some time she was erased, but she is the womb and victory, the womb. We use our thoughts, feelings, we use our emotions, we use the external realm to be able to navigate, okay, home to the One. We use the input that Spirit has given us, and in the inner circle you learn how to do that, okay? But this is this powerful journey of the mother coming to the father, and there's so much amazing stuff over on the inner circle in the past streams, all in relation to this. But what came through this morning was he. And it was funny in the way that it came through. And I can't really, so I made a post and it was about, and it was like, it had Jesus in it, right? And this isn't religious Jesus, this is spiritual. Jesus is just a symbol, right? And he is a part of the fabric of creation and a story to relay a message. He's a messenger, right? And we all have different ideas and ways in which we understand him and his journey. Each is individual and unique to us. No one is right, no one is wrong, okay? But when we talk about Jesus, he was a symbol and his story. But he is in time, this linear time trap. He is back, he is old, he's outdated. What we have here is evolution, where no, he isn't coming back. The energy that he tuned into from the Christ is coming back, and it's right here. It's right here, coming out my mouth, right? So there's been a huge focus on the patriarchy, on the masculine. No one goes to the Father but through me, sort of thing, right? And this is true. Like, no one comes to the Father but through me, right? Same. I'm saying the same thing, right? Because I've created a portal. I am a portal. I'm a divine oracle. I'm the messenger, right? So I am the Father, but I am the Mother. I am the Holy Child. I'm the Trinity. I'm the One. I'm the spiritual son, the source, right? So that's what he did. But the Holy Mother is coming back. And when we look at the creative process, and when we look again, we're talking about how the physical realm mirrors the spiritual realm, okay? So when we're talking about the Father and the Mother coming together, they're creating a child. You are this child, this spiritual child, right? But again, you are the father and you are the mother. You have a masculine side, you have a feminine side, and it's this. So it's the Trinity, okay? So anyway, I did this post, and the stupid autocorrect, or the transcriptions thing that comes up with the subtitles for my video, it said something about, hang on, one of my members sent me a message, and I thought, oh, that's so funny. So Raluca, she in the video, I can't remember what I was saying, but it was like this video, whatever that video is. And instead of telling them they must go within, it said it must go with him. With him instead of within. It's like with him. And I was like, that is so funny. I just didn't catch that. But again, spirit always has a unique way of bringing things through and certain things through. And I'm just like, that is a cracker, because that's what one of the things is. No one goes to the Father but through me, sort of thing. And it's like with him. And it's like, again, it was like, people believe that Jesus is coming back and he's going to save them. But no, the Christ has returned, and hit the wall again. It's the knowledge that Jesus tuned into. But again, everything external to you is just an illusion. It's just a character. It's just a symbol. It's just a story. It's creation. Okay. And it's about you, the observer, learning how to go within and decode this reality, to understand what spirit is sending you to unlock your, I'm getting greater purpose, but greater knowledge, greater wisdom, greater understanding, knowing, self-knowledge, because you are the cosmos. You are the one. And this is the journey where you go from separation to unity, where you see through the eye of God. And like on this path where we're at, we will think we know it. But then as we heal and we unlock these higher dimensions, higher consciousness, we see things through a different lens, a more perfected lens. We see things, this is all a part of seeing beyond, seeing through the illusion, the veil, right? You guys have a wealth of knowledge, of expertise. And right now, It's funny because we're on this pendulum thing, right? Lower self, higher self, lower self, higher self, lower self, and we've got to try and like maintain that, like it's like you are the hand, right, holding that pendulum. But every month you're going through these like lower self, higher self, lower self. It's like ego, God, ego, God, ego, God, ego, God. So when I'm saying ego, so I'm saying ego, lower self, God, right, higher self, um, lower self, higher self. So it's like, and this ego, we're going to think, oh, I know it all. I know it all. I know it all. I know this and I know that. And it's this knowing that keeps you fixed. Okay, so what are we talking about? I'm seeing the word fixed. I'm seeing knowing, knowledge. This is about us growing what we know every single month. We're getting deeper knowing, deeper knowing, deeper knowing, deeper knowing, deeper knowing, unlocking, like you guys will that choose to receive this Christ attunement and begin to unlock your divine blueprint, like the things that you will know, and it's like, oh my God, wow. Oh, and then you're looking back and thinking, wow, I can't believe I believed that back then. Wow. But it's this is something that we're all going to have to go through. These I'm getting awakening stages, but it's like we're awakening to the deeper truth, deeper truth, deeper truth. Because to know yourself completely and utterly is to know I'm getting cosmic child, is to see through the eye of God, right? This cosmic child. So what I'm seeing now is the source, right? Just this energy source. So what we're here to do now is to pull through this energy, right? Through from the source, this open source system, and not this is about unplugging from the antichrist system. So in the inner circle, you guys are going to learn how to do that. Okay. And this week, was it this week, we had a really powerful lesson in relation to the crystal spiral and drawing this energy in from the source, from the Godhead, in order to fill ourselves up, to power ourselves up. Okay. But again, there's so many steps that we need to do. But at the end of the day, this is all up to you and what you're willing to do. If you're willing to choose yourself, if you're willing to choose to know, if you're willing to choose within and just forging this path ahead. And, really ego death, ego death, ego death, ego death. Now, our ego, a lot of people get really offended with that word ego. Like, I haven't got an ego, right? That's not my ego. Or I had my ego death ages ago. It's gone. Like that's not a thing, right? Every single month, you are going to be coming up against lower self patterns from your lower self that seek to keep you down. You're going to be coming up against darkness of the mind, the ego, that wants to keep you where you are. It doesn't want you to keep going, keep growing to the light. It doesn't. It wants to keep you here, in fear, safe, like in the knowing. It wants to keep you in the knowing. It fears the freaking unknown. So we are limited. We are stuck. We are, this ego wants to keep us where we are, in the known, what we know. Oh, I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that. Ego, ignorance, right? Oh, I know this. So we have people who are in this ego and they're very ignorant and they judge others. So this morning I was on my walk and I was thinking of a certain group of people, a certain person that is very and this person is beautiful, but egoic trait, right? Which was thinking he knows everything and he's smarter and everyone else should know this, right? Kind of thing. And I was like, wow, but that's just this ego, and this ignorance comes with it. And when it's like, oh, I don't need to know anything else because I know it all. And so it just this very limiting space where he feels he doesn't need to learn anymore. And when there's so much to learn, there's it's like yeah, just like crazy. It's like, this person, love them to bits, awesome person, but just a trait where because they know so much, because this intellect, they're a very smart person, because they think they know so much, they're not willing to venture further, to learn more. And it's often these intellectual people who have really treated us really badly, because we tend to go with the flow of creation. We move with our heart, we go with the flow, and we go to different sorts of information. We're always guided to different ways, and we do not get fixed into these ego, I'm getting state, like we're not fixed into the lower self completely, because you're here on this divine mission and you just don't operate like those people. And those people have often made us feel very inadequate, because it's like, oh, I personally thought, oh, I'm not very smart at school. Oh, I can't get this maths. I can't get this, I can't, I'm in all the low classes, and I'm so dumb, and so what I mean. So we've always compared ourselves, but our mind, we're creators, we're a part of the divine. We can't be programmed. Now, these intellectual people are programmed with information from this physical realm, with intel from this physical realm. And physical is what is it? Spirit is 99.99999% energy. So what do they know? They know 0.00000001, right? And it's like, so they're limiting themselves, and the ego keeps people limited. It keeps them in this ignorance. It keeps them in this, oh, I know it, I don't need what you're selling because I know it all. Like it's like this judgment that they cast. And for all our lives, we've let people like that to make us feel, it's made us feel inadequate. But you are the freaking divine. You are amazing, and you have this creative brain. You're not programmable. You are not able to be programmed like those people. So I feel totally blessed, right? I'm like, I don't compare myself to people like that anymore, because it's like it's funny, isn't it? It's just a really funny thing where the tables completely turn, and we have a complete different, it's like, I feel so lucky that I'm not like that I'm not like so this is what we need to tune into, our heart and our mind, and we need to continuously heal and release those layers, those programs, release those. Yeah, it's just like every single month going through an ego death, right? Where our ego tries to keep us where we're at, so we don't go into that unknown. But what is in the unknown? It's cosmic intelligence, creation. It's just freaking beautiful. And every month we are learning. Every month, every live stream, you guys are showing up. Like, we are creating this community, this spiritual collective, this tribe of enlightened minds, those beings who are showing up to release the darkness, to light up, to rise up. Now I'm going to get going soon because I've drank too much water. Yeah, judgment. It's like, yeah, it's just one of those things that happens all the time. And it's this ego and it's this individual aspect of who, it's this very separated, segmented state of being where we're in a box and it's like, oh, well, they don't align with my beliefs and my thoughts and my like, oh, like you judge someone. It's just this, the ego keeps the mind in a box, these bars of, it's just, I'm just seeing like a little square box. I'm just seeing this very narrow-minded person who thinks they know it all because they scored all A's all through school. They freaking passed everything with flying colors, every subject, every this, every that. They went to uni and they studied this and they studied that. They become a doctor, or you know what I mean. Or it's like it's like they're specialized in a particular field or a particular thing. They're very fixed, and they cast. Yeah, so it's just like, this is where the individuals learn how to break free of this ego curse to be blessed. Okay, so something's coming through. So bless. So this word bless, be less, right? Because we are the one. You are the one. You are the all. Okay? So bless. Okay, bless. It's just, it's about reclaiming our blessings to be whole. Again, this bless, reclaiming our blessings to be whole. So what I'm seeing is these golden illuminations scattered everywhere, and you go within and you follow your heart. You're forging and creating that connection with your mind, body, spirit to unlock your soul's wisdom. By following this path, by showing up for yourself, by investing in yourself, you are reclaiming those blessings. I'm seeing that light lost along the way. Because the word bless is quite damning when we bless others, and it's a really hard one to get out of doing, right? Like, bless you. Oh, someone sneezes, bless you, right? You're discharging you're sprinkling magic everywhere, right? So you're losing light, right? So so I'm getting, what was I saying then about blessings? Reclaiming your blessings to become whole. So reclaiming your light to be whole, because you are not less, you are the one, you are the wholeness. Yeah, so it's funny little things that have come through on this path from spirit that illuminate certain angles of information, and how we've actually, like how we have fallen from grace, right? So it was an absolute, see, even then I wanted to say blessing. It was an absolute gift to be here with you guys today. Please, if you didn't watch the whole stream, go to YouTube, check it out. Make sure you're subscribed, click that notifications button. So when we do go live, you get notified. In YouTube, all of the past streams are there. On Facebook, they get deleted after 30 days. It's something Facebook do. So now, join our YouTube community and click that link in the description, plug in, and begin reclaiming your light. Okay, it's time to take it all back. So there's some really powerful things in which you can do. Number one, start that sway test course. And when you do it, when you get to the last module, all right, let us know how you went. There, you can comment in there and go into the God Source community on Circle. And let's just do this right now. Here we go. I'm just going to put this whole thing into the comments. Did that work or not? Hang on, let me have a look. Is it going to let me do that? Let's see if it worked. Yeah, there's all the social connections where you can do the free online sway test, join our God Source community if you want to become an inner circle member or get in on that group mentoring and really start to heal. You can do that there. But this is about us connecting, collaborating, communicating, and growing. Okay, it's the co. Okay, and the God Source collective, the God Source co. Yeah, it's freaking time. It's time. It's time. It's time. You're seeing this for a reason. Don't doubt yourself. You are the one. This is coming through from the one because you're meant to see it. So really do everything the one is asking us to do so we can be gifted more, okay? Because when we do what we're guided to do, when we're spirit source is asking, like is not asking, is saying, if you wish to heal, do these things, see what happens, because you are a spiritual scientist. It's like, okay, I'm going to try this and I'm going to see if it works, because this is how we do it. Our curiosity is piqued. It's like, okay, all right, Nadine, really? Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see. But this is it. Number one, you going within, joining that circle community, doing that online course, the sway test. Even if you know about the sway test, go and do it. Want everyone, I see that everyone that's joined and how far they've gone and everything like that. So do it. Show up for yourself. Don't be a slack ass. Okay, invest in yourself. This is the most important thing you can ever do in your life. This is a starting point for you. If you really want to discover the meaning of life, unlock your mission, your purpose, your power, walk this path of ascension and grow if you want to do all these things, don't just say it. Actually take the steps. And the sway test, Sway to Health online course is the first step. Joining our God Source collective. It's all. I hope I've been clear. I feel like a broken record sometimes. I really, really do. It's freaking annoying. But it's like, let the people know. All right, I'm super, super excited to connect with you all. See some familiar faces. I freaking love that. And let's see what happens. Let's all explore this together. So, Julia, click the link for the sway test, and up in the corner it says join now. So if you join now, you put in an email and a password, you will create an account on Circle. And when you create that account on Circle, you unlock the sway test, you unlock the lessons in the sway test, and you're a part of that God Source collective. So it is something that, like Facebook, that you will need to log into to access that stuff, but it's free. Okay, the Inner Circle membership and the Inner Circle group mentoring, they are paid, but you're receiving a lot of healing in relation to that. So, but we do have our free God Source collective and the sway test, and that's where everyone should start. Okay, because it's up to us to show up for ourselves, to learn how to go within and connect to our body, because your inner guide is there to teach you. This is the path to one. Remembering we're going within. I've just made the journey. I'm a messenger, and I'm sharing from one to another, from one to another, right? All right, good luck with it all, and see you in there. When you do come and join our Circle community, make a post, say hello, I can't wait to see. I can't wait, because it's only in the beginning phases. So it's just one of these things that, and you can share that Sway Test online course with people, invite people into the circle community so they can do it. Really make that space your space, because this is the space, the portal to one, where it's just starting off, it's just kicking off. And look, there's going to be so much more in there, and I just can't wait.